Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon and the face. Ella's in the car and you're in for another episode of A Week in Life of Us. All right, good morning everybody. It is the week of June 17th, which means we've got a weirdly busy yet not week. It's Monday. I took the day off because I'm going to go work on the RV now. It's a little bit later in the day. I wanted to do a race this morning and then I ended up working with Hades, where I can sit and love on him all day. He doesn't care. If getting a halter back on him, that's a problem. And I really don't want to resort to calming meds because he knows. So, you know, it's been a battle. But unfortunately, I did it for about an hour, and I know you can't stop once you start, but again, with my injuries and everything, I just can't put a ton into it. It's actually overcast and windy, which is nice right now because it's like 85 degrees actually outside. But we're gonna head off to my parents' house now to get the RV oil changed, go clean all that up. I know we look really white trash. I promise, it's stock food bags and cans that I gotta cash in. But come on. There's Buggy Bug. But yeah, so we're gonna go do that today. Tomorrow I might go work on the house, but I think the temperature is gonna be a little too hot to try doing that. Wednesday, RV goes up to Loudon. Thursday, I've got to design the show that's coming in this weekend. Friday is technical rehearsal for that show. And then I go up to Loudon that night for Saturday and Sunday of racing. But we're gonna head off now to the RV and we'll see you once we're there. Look at this. Took about 20 more minutes, letting him know that he was safe, and then he stood to get his halter on. This is a big thing for me. This is a big day. This is an exciting day. We got a halter back on him. Now I want to just keep working with him to get the halter on and off so that he gets used to it, and it's time to start working with him a little bit more. But he's definitely going to get some fly spray before he's done. But I promised him all the grass that he'd want. Good morning, Hades. You look so nice in your halter. I had to adjust it a little bit this morning. It's finally starting to stretch out. You're a good boy. Look at you being a good boy. Yeah, it felt like a miracle yesterday, finally being able to either gain his trust, make him give up, however you might want to or have to look at it, to be able to get that on. Ella, you're not being gross, right? Beasters, why are you laying down? I mean, I know it's gonna be hot today. It's supposed to be like in the 90s still, so everybody's water's topped off, and kind of wish I had a salt lick for him. Because Hades goes through about 15 gallons of water a day. Used to. It's down a little bit more. I think it's like 10 now. But, yeah. So, I gotta go to my parents' house, see if I can mess with the RV. If not, I've got to go up to Concord today to get a new oil filter. No, sorry. Fuel filter and air filter for the thing. So, we'll see you guys once we're there. We'll see if we can fix this thing. Okay, so we've been at the RV for probably about an hour. Maybe a half hour. Maybe an hour. Got it going. I checked the oil level. Oil's not overfilled. It's actually right where it should be. And I had it running for about 10-15 minutes perfectly fine. And then it started to hiccup, stutter, dead. So it's obviously struggling to get fuel. So, fuel filter. Pain in the ass to get out. And it's like a $25 part that has stopped us in our tracks. And unfortunately, the only people who have it are up in Concord, you know, where we're bringing this tomorrow. So I'm going to see a lot of Concord. So that's where Ella and I are gonna go now. We're gonna go for a road trip. We're gonna get some food first, and we'll come back, install it, and hope that that's the issue. If not, we're gonna be up in a hotel this weekend, and fairly aggravated that we just got our RV back for the one trip of the year and we can't use it. So we'll see what it is a little bit later, and we'll see you guys then. All right, you might not be able to see it because it's a little bit further up there. Man, he's hauling because I'm speeding and he's pulling away. There's an RV up there. It's a Penske bus. It's one of the Penske drivers. All their buses look like that. I don't know which one because I'm not close enough, and it's not pulling a truck and a golf cart so that I usually know. But it's just so funny because like it's bound to happen. It's the time where things start heading up to Loudon. Like we'll probably see some merch haulers or something coming from Iowa, but it's I think it's hilarious because it actually, hold on, we're actually gonna get close enough. The left plate on this says Team Penske. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I can see it. And North Carolina plates, so that's pretty cool. I know it's gonna be heading up, and you know, but it gets exciting because it's like that's where we're going this weekend. Still about an hour to get up there. I'm not even in Keene yet. I'm gonna grab some food first with Ella, and then we'll be on our way up to get that fuel filter, and then I get it back home and hope that that's the problem, and hope that we get to bring up the RV. So if anything else cool happens, I'll let you know. All right, we are back. Generator's been going for probably about 20 minutes now. I'm gonna let it continue to go for another 20 or so just to make sure, and then I'll be heading home myself. But yep, fuel filter was the problem. So it's got a new fuel filter, Jesus. So a new fuel filter, new air filter, and an oil change. So she is all ready for the rest of the year. So we'll be bringing her up tomorrow where exactly I just came from. Hi, Buggy Bug! No, I know, I keep leaving you in here by yourself. But there you have it, a lot more cleaning to do. But we did it. Yes, we did. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. I didn't think I even saw you yesterday. Yesterday was just a very busy day at work, trying to make sure that everything got ready for the show. That is tomorrow. We're going to do a technical rehearsal today. I have doctor's appointment today, and then we're going to go up to Loudon. So the show is happening without me. Fingers are crossed that it's all going to go well, but it should be okay. But yeah, that is our day. Weather for the weekend is not looking super great, unfortunately. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do if they have to reschedule the wheeling event. I think the Xfinity and the Cup guys can use the wet weather package. I don't know. I may be up in Loudon until Tuesday. And of course, there's a giant line of traffic. I'm not late for work or anything, just it's early by my standards. But that is our plan for the day and the weekend, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. Yes, it's my
I can see this like
on the curb how over there. See all that white? That's not yet. It's starboard, yes.
May I have your attention, please? Severe weather is within the 8 miles of the speedway, including lightning. All guests should exit the stadium seating immediately and make necessary decisions for their own personal safety. Please stay tuned to the public address system, the New Hampshire Motor Speedway app, and our social channels for further updates. Once again, may I have your attention? May I have your attention, please? Severe weather, including lightning, is within 8 miles of the speedway. All guests should exit the stadium seating immediately and make necessary decisions for their own personal safety. Please stay tuned to the public address system, the New Hampshire Motor Speedway app, and
Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice and the face behind the icon. Ella's over there, that's Hades and Hermes. You're in for another episode of A Week in the Life of Us. Alrighty. Down, Hermes. You're so funny. You're so funny. Angry little man, that's what you are. Don't eat the camera. Alright, well, good morning everybody. It's June... remember when a watch was a watch first? 24th. And, yeah, we're back. Drove back from Loudon this morning. Long drive, got it all emptied out, got it parked at the property for me to go inspect it tomorrow morning. Not excited to have to inspect it at 9 a.m. Then bring it back to my parents' house, park it there, bring the Expedition back, probably do a race, then head over to the property and maybe start cutting out some windows or stuff like that for tomorrow. We had a land dispute, unfortunately, that we lost with where our power is supposed to go. It's about a foot onto the property of the person who owns that private road. And one of them said yes, that he'd sign off on the paperwork. The other two said that they wouldn't. So now we got to spend more money and more time to try to get electricity to the house. So I'm just frustrated about that. On Wednesday we're going to meet with the power companies to see what our options are. Thursday I've got to design the show. Friday I've got to run the show. Saturday we're going to Monadnock after working on the house for their 4th of July bit. And then next week I think it's relatively normal. Who actually knows at this point? But happy week everybody. Let's see what we get up to.